So here we are, the next step in the process. I've got the home treatment team, but I'm legally under Section 3, where you're meant to be detained under a Section 3. I'm not detained, so I'm now detained at home. And it says here, personal-centred care, which means that your needs and opinions about your care will always be considered. I've spoken to my support worker, who's working for the good side, and she says, Catherine, this does not make sense. This is absolutely insane. They phoned us and told us you were discharged. They were on the phone for weeks trying to get you accommodation. They kept harassing us, wanting you to get accommodation because you were discharged on this date, that date, this date. And now you've been discharged, and now they're saying you're not discharged, and now they're trying to dab you with 300 milligrams. Do they know what that's going to do to you? Do they know how serious that is? You're not psychotic. She says, I've never had a better patient, a nicer person. She said, I tried to get a guy sectioned once for a year because he was saying he was going to go and harm and kill kids, and I couldn't get him sectioned. And they're going to put you in, they're not sectioning you, you don't need sectioning. She says, you're brilliant, we've had no problems with you here, you're abiding by the rules, I'm getting on with my housemate Dean. You, mental health wise, she says, I've never seen anyone quite so sane. So send them my number and I will come and be a witness for this, because this is absolutely terrible. This is what they do. I know what they do. It's terrible. £1,000 a night to put me in there, and I'm not, and you know, to be under a Section 3, you have to be a danger to society. She says, I'm not a danger to society, I've got witnesses. What are you going to do? Phone the police and drag me back into hospital after you've mistakenly discharged me? This is going to go down in history, please do. I can't wait to see your next move, Satan. Wow. So you're going to get me sectioned. You're going to drag me back and section me. You're trying to treat me like a dog. If you don't take the medication, Catherine, we're going to jab you. If you don't take the medication, Catherine, we're going to take you home. If you don't take the medication, Catherine, you're going to lose your parental rights. That's what they said to me in 2012. If you don't take the medication, Catherine, we're going to take your parental rights off you, and you'll be in the mental hospital for a long time, if not forever. This is mental abuse by people in authority with PhDs. It's reactive abuse. They're trying to get me to react, so I'll kick off so they can drag me back kicking and screaming into the mental hospital, and then they can keep me there for a long time, and then they can get my money and they'll get paid. You're not getting paid. You're not getting my money. Give me my ID back. Give me, and tell the people who you are, and tell the people who I am. It's face mask ripped off day. Where's my medical records? I thought they were missing. How do you know I was locked up in a mental hospital in 2012? Because I told you. So I'm not hiding anything. You are, though. What are you hiding? What are you hiding? What are you doing behind the scenes, mental health team in Birmingham, that you shouldn't be doing? Who is doing what in that mental hospital and in the QE? Because daughters work there, and you don't want to go there because you'll be fed through a straw, Catherine. Is that when I get beaten up, shot, or you have no rights over me? And now you've lost all control of me. You've lost control over me. You cannot put me back in a mental hospital against the law. I spoke to my lawyer. You've discharged me illegally, put me in there in the first place. Illegally, the tribunal kept me in under Section 3 of the going off of your team of experts that are all in on it. Backhand, slap hand, wham bam, thank you ma'am, get her in a section, we'll get our money, and then she's just another number. I'm not just another number though, I'm number one. What happens to me happens to everybody now. What's going on in the mental health system in the United Kingdom? Do you want to tell everybody? Corrupt lawyers, corrupt judges, it's all online. There's a judge watching this, a good one. I think I need to have a lawyer sent to me. Do you think the lawyer should come yet, or do you think I should just keep doing it online and exposing it this way? It's up to you how you want to play it. But you're playing yourself into more time in sentencing, and more people are getting dragged into this. My father says he's not quite finished with you yet because he's watching you dig yourself deeper and deeper into the hole. Illegally touching the anointed. Chosen ones have been harassed illegally locked up in prisons, mental hospitals, and I know a guy who is in prison in Manchester. Cancer. He was. And he said what happened was he was one of the top high-risk patients, prisoners. And one day, somebody posted something under his door, which wasn't his information. He says, I'm not meant to be reading this. But he said, no, read it. The corrupt prison officers gave him somebody's information, and then he got let out, and then he was made to phone me. He says, I'm going to help you, Kat, because there's corruption in the prisons as well. Will you not forget about me, Kat? No, I won't, Alan. This is a whole conspiracy theory and a hate crime against God's people. Does anybody want to answer and be accountable and responsible, or are you going to try and get me locked up under a Section 3? Good luck with that. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters? The police? They're going to laugh at you. I'm not a danger. I've got witnesses now to say I'm not. I've been under a Section 3 for 8 weeks. I was going to get released anyway. I was allowed time out of the ward. I'm conforming to everything. I'm not drinking. I'm not taking drugs. I'm clean of everything except the poison that you're trying to inject me with, hoping that my third eye will close and I'll shut the fuck up. I'm going to get louder and louder every day. Today's Thursday. I told you not to fuck with me on a Thursday. It's always a good day for me on a Thursday. It's a works day. I thought I was having a day off. This is my day off. This is me having fun. So please, Doctor... Doctor Who? Doctor Who? I'm Dr. Doolittle. And I've got the GP from the galaxy backing me 110%. Everything I say is gospel truth. I speak for the Most High. This is illegal harassment, hate crime against a light worker and a healer. I'm a healer. A person coming to help humanity heal this crisis that we've got going on here, and you're using my spiritual gifts against me still to this day on the 12th of the 9th, 2024. This isn't 2012. You're not going to get away with this time. This is absolute slander against my name for saying I'm psychotic because I'm telling the truth about your corruption and your backhand, slap hand, get her back in here. Oh, shit, we fucked up. You fucked up. You broke your own rules. And now you're panicking behind the scenes, running around like headless chickens, wondering what the hell to do next. So I'll leave that there. I just thought I'd come in and say that. I'm staying in all day. I've got the backing of a support worker. I've got the lawyer on your case, and we'll see what happens next. Friday tomorrow. Fun for the freaks. Fun for us. Thursday. Happy Thursday. Electric love vibes at you, collective. Keep going and telling the truth, and we'll see where we land tomorrow. Whether I get a jab up my ass or not, it'll be another 2-year sentence on your sentence.